Amy should be with you in just a minute.
Thanks. This is interesting art on the walls. A lot of very strong women who could hurt me.
Only if you provoke them.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure she's busy with something very important, or she wouldn't make you wait.
Special, Jay.
Amy.
Thanks for waiting. I was playing a little Nintendo.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I was on a conference call. You want anything? Coke? Pepsi? Shrimp cocktail?
No.
How you been?
Good.
Good. You know what this is?
A map of global trafficking and prostitution.
Yeah. You know who drew it?
Amerigo Vespucci?
No, but that's funny, Jay. It was your State Department.
It's your State Department, too, Amy.
Yeah, a little more yours than mine.
Yeah, every time you write a letter to the First Lady, she gets into gear because she feels guilty that she's not doing enough for women.
She's not doing enough for women.
What would you like?
I'm glad you asked.
Not half as glad as I am.
The current draft of the document says only forced prostitution and not other types of prostitution is sexual exploitation.
Yes.
What about someone who answers an ad for an au pair and ends up working a 15-hour shift in a whorehouse where they're held hostage and can never pay off their debt?
Yeah.
That's not the worst-case scenario. The worst-case scenario was 5 days ago when 4 13-year-old Thai girls were found having hanged themselves in an abandoned house in Stony Crest Lane in Bethesda.
Yeah.
Not halfway around the world, Bethesda. There were sheets over the windows, triple locks on the doors, no phones, handcuffs hanging off the bedposts. For the price of a 4-slice toaster, their parents had sold them to work as babysitters.
How is that not forced prostitution?
I've got a whole floor full of lawyers who, in the last 2 years, 100,000 women, and by women, I'm including girls who should be playing with easy bake ovens, 100,000 in the last 2 years were brought here and forced to work as prostitutes. You know how many of these cases we've prosecuted?
Not enough.
250? You guys are about to go to Vienna and make it harder, so yeah, I dropped the First Lady a note.
The hell are those?
Those are balloon animals.
I'm sorry?
They're balloon animals. I have nephews who like balloon animals, so I got someone to teach me.
Are they abstract?
I'm a beginner.
We can't drop the word.
Why?
Because we're not the only ones living in the world. Prostitution is legal in Germany, Turkey, the Netherlands, and if we alienate these countries...
So they don't sign the treaty.
The more countries who sign a treaty, the more effective it is.
The more toothless a treaty is, the more toothless it is.
That's a permeating syllogism, to be sure.
Hey, I'm not screwing around. The women's vote isn't just half your constituency, it's the entire margin of victory.
Who else are you gonna vote for?
I don't know, but in the meantime, I don't think you've appointed enough women to the federal bench, so...
Amy.
Yeah, we'll hold up your other nominations. They didn't burn my bras, Jay. In fact, I like my bras. I ring your bell when it's important.
All right.
Would you get back to me before the end of the day and let me know where we are?
Yeah.
Thank you.
The art around here scares the hell out of me.
That's what it's supposed to do.